Hey YouTube, it is Jason and I am back again with another Transformers review, and today I have Alternators Ricochet. I'm not sure if you guys know a lot about the character Ricochet, but basically I just like him because of his colors. Back in Generation 1 Jazz, he was remolded from Jazz, or recolored I should say, into this like nice black and gold scheme. So I've always liked his Generation 1 mold and character, so I figured I would review the Alternators character because I just love the Alternators line with the modern cars look and the just the way they look in Autobot and Decepticon form. Just very nice, and they pair together well with masterpieces, which I'm also a big fan of. So I figured I would review him. So as you could see, he is a great mold. He is molded after a Subaru WRX, an Impreza, I believe. And these cars look really good, just really lifelike. Obviously, other than the cool paint jobs, but I guess if you were, a racer and the tuners and stuff, then that might look, normal. And the large Autobot license plate kind of gives it away as well, but that's okay. But yeah, these are great. They have nice rubber wheels, great paint applications like you see in the rims and the wheels here. Spoilers a nice gold, and of course nice plastic, translucent plastic on the tail lights and on the headlights. So we have the nice red with the clear. Nice chromed out little exhaust pipe right there. And as you can see, the license plate says Ricochet. I would have preferred him to be named Stepper, but that's okay. The back window also translucent plastic with the nice little heat defrost and radio lines through the window. And of course you got transparent plastic all the way around for the windows and the windshield. And like I mentioned before, for the headlights we have transparent plastic and a beautiful Subaru logo in a nice chromed out look. And another thing I like about this is you could pop the hoods a little bit, just like so, and you have the engine, which turns out to be his gun. So it looks like a nice little engine piece with the little vent and fan right there, but it's actually a gun. So that's cool if you wanted to leave them looking like this, and then on your shelf you could just kind of open a door if you're into like model cars and stuff. You have that option too. So I always like that about the Alternators and Vinyltech line. Now, I believe the only difference between Alternators and Vinyltech is Vinyltech's Japanese, and they have higher-end pieces, kind of like Takara versus Hasbro, where Vinyltech has, like metal, and Alternators have basically all plastic. I believe that's the only difference, paint applications and stuff like that. But very nice, and of course the bottom of the car, very black, plasticky look, but he does have nice little, moving pieces and nice little suspension looks and tire rods and stuff. So very cool, and like I said, nice rubber wheels. He can roll quite nicely, and so very nice. And the interior, I don't know if you guys can see that, but the interior has nice seats with like a little red trim around the seat right there. So I think that's cool. And it also has an instrument panel right here, which is nicely painted and decorated and has the speedometer and the steering wheel and all that. So very good. So that is Ricochet in his car mode. Let me get him transformed, and I will be right back to show you him in Autobot mode. Alright, and here we have Ricochet in his transform mode, and I just love the paint scheme. I mean, it's a great homage to Stepper. He's got the nice white head sculpt. He has this little horn here because of Prowl. This is Prowl's head sculpt for the Alternators line. And Stepper didn't have that, but it's still really nice. I really love the eyes. I'll show you guys a close-up of that in a second. And like I said, just the paint scheme overall is great. I love the golds with the blacks, the whites. Great fire schemes here. Just very nice. And like I said, he's about 7 inches tall. About 7 inches tall. So he's a great little pairing with a masterpiece. And definitely will look great. So here is his gun right here, transformed from the little engine piece. Like I said, if you look at it in the engine mode, it's like that. And then you could just pull the barrel, and then that is his gun. Alright, so let's get a little closer look at him. Like I said, here is his head sculpt, which is just, like I said, a beautiful head sculpt. I love the color of the eyes. It's like a nice kind of pink orangish look. Just very nice. And I like how they actually did the attention to detail in here with the little black inside the little scoop portion here of his, I wouldn't know what you'd call that, but the little vent portion of his head. Just very nice. And just the details are very nice. His legs, a bit cluttery. They don't really look like feet and all that, but very nice for the engineering that has gone into this mold. It works very well for feet and legs. The arms obviously look really awesome. They definitely look like arms. Decent articulation, not the best, but he moves around just nicely. You could just pose him in a few different ways, but better than, obviously Generation 1 and all that. But not a lot of ball joints, just more like swiveling things here and there. He's just got this really lovely Autobot symbol here too with the gold. Just very nice. And I like the hands too. They actually open. This is on its own little joint here, so you can actually open the hand. And the hand is on a ball joint, so you can rotate it a full 360 if you wanted to. And he's got the nice doors, obviously. Homage to Jazz. Homage to his mold as Jazz. And just very cool. Like I said, he could have been called Stepper. That would have been a little nicer, but obviously you can name your Transformers anything you want when they're on your shelves, you know. Doesn't have to be named Ricochet. But the playability of these is really nice. Like if you like to change the look of your collection, if you like to change the poses and stuff, or like I said, pose guys on your shelves with different lines. These guys go great with masterpieces. Very nice. So I would definitely give Ricochet / Stepper out of 10. I'd probably give him a 7 because he's a great homage to the character. The paint is my favorite part about this. Just the look of the character himself is absolutely great. The size, very nice for a Transformer. And the fact that he's modeled after an actual car, which, most of the Alternators lines pretty much, excuse me, all of them do. That's nice if you're a collector of that kind of stuff. You can have the best of both worlds. You have a Transformer that turns into an actual car and doesn't look too far off of the character in the comics and Transformers universe either. Because when he's in bot mode, this really looks like Stepper. So you can't beat that. So not much more I could say about this guy. Definitely go pick him up. Obviously, Alternators have been off the shelves now for many years, but you can still get them in the eBay market and online. I believe I just looked him up before this review. He goes for about $40 on eBay. I don't know if that was a buy it now. I didn't check that. But definitely worth your while to pick this guy up. Pick up all other Alternators figures. I have a few myself. And I would definitely recommend him. So like I said, I give him a good 7 out of 10. Posability, I'd give him 6 out of 10, just because, like I said, he's very big, very bulky, has a lot of kibble, not too much back kibble, which is really nice, actually, for a Transformer this size, but the feet kibble. But he is posable, do lots of cool poses, and, you know, you could even kind of do like a running pose if you wanted, something like that. So I would, yeah, definitely give that a 6 out of 10, maybe even bordering on a 7. And the character himself, very cool. So I appreciate you guys coming back for my reviews as always. I have finally reached over 200 subscribers, which is great for me. I'm very happy. So thank you to all of you who subscribe and continue to subscribe. Of course, I encourage everybody to rate my videos, give me feedback. You know, hit like if you like it. Hit don't if you don't. I appreciate it. Alright guys, so keep coming back for more reviews. This is Jason, and I appreciate it. See you later.